Special thanks to Patreon supporter Brick Bros 2016 for making this video possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the British Aerospace Sea Harrier. The British Aerospace Sea Harrier FRS1 is a naval short takeoff and vertical landing jet fighter, reconnaissance aircraft, and attack aircraft. The second member of the Harrier jump jet family developed it first entered service with the Royal Navy in 1980 as the Sea Harrier FRS1 and became informally known as the Shar. The aircraft itself served in the Falklands War and Balkans conflicts. On all occasions, it mainly operated from aircraft carriers positioned within the conflict zone. Its uses in the Falklands War was its most high-profile and important successes when it was the only fixed-wing fighter available to protect the British task force. The Sea Harrier shot down 20 enemy aircraft during the conflict, while only losing 2 Sea Harriers to enemy ground fire. They were also used to launch ground attacks in the same manner as the Harriers operated by the Royal Air Force. The Sea Harrier itself also was sold abroad to India in 1983, and currently the Sea Harrier is both retired from the Royal Navy and the Indian Navy, with the Royal Navy retiring it in March of 2006. So overall, a very cool aircraft and very interesting one for sure. It's got that VTOL type design to it and very similar to that of the Harrier. So awesome aircraft and looks super cool. So anyways, going ahead and diving right into it, I want to go and give a special thanks to Patreon supporter Brick Bros 2016 for making this tutorial possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more you guys already do, feel free to check my Patreon page. Link is down in the description where you can go ahead and pledge a small amount to the channel every month and earn a vehicle request for doing so. It's a completely voluntary thing, but it helps me out, and you also earn a vehicle request every month that you do sign up and support the channel. So definitely feel free to check that out if you guys are interested in that down below. Anyways, going ahead and driving back into the vehicle. We're going to go and take a quick little look around and see what we got going here and what we're going to be building. So this one here obviously is a Sea Harrier. We have the camouflage with the darker gray kind of on top and a white underbelly color scheme, which kind of seems to be the standard with the Sea Harrier itself and what most of them look like. Anyways, starting on the front here, we have the cockpit here, a little bit of a black tip nose, obviously the two-tone color here with the gray and the white. Underbelly. Going ahead, we have the large intakes here to both sides. Continuing on. Toward the back, we have our wings. And on the wings, we have some fuel pylons and also some air-to-air missiles here on both sides. Coming down here, getting into some more detailing and stuff for the bottom of the aircraft, all that fun stuff. We also have the, basically the jets here on the sides, which would allow them to basically direct the exhaust downward to create that lift to make this for this aircraft to kind of VTOL. Then continuing on the back here, again just some more designs here. We got the vertical stabilizers, the vertical stabilizer, horizontal stabilizers in the very back here, like so. Overall, really nice looking aircraft. It came out really cool, and it's definitely going to be a nice little addition to any of your kind of like, I guess, you know, early or very late kind of early modern period you know, of carriers and stuff like that, especially any British ones. It's gonna look really good. Any Falklands or Balkan War conflicts you guys are working on, this is gonna be perfect aircraft for that. We also have the landed version down here below, which will be covered at the end of the tutorial as well, so if you do want to build this thing landed, you will have the opportunity to do so. Anyways, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer of the build. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our first layer, we'll be going ahead beginning with layer number 2 for the aircraft. We're starting with layer 2 because we get a better baseline established for the aircraft for us to go ahead and add on to it a little bit later. Overall, it's just kind of the best place to start with for this aircraft, so that's why we're starting at this point here. Also, to kind of expand upon that, if you guys are completely new to my tutorials, the way I like to structure these tutorials, I like to do half on camera, half off for each layer. What this means is I'll be doing half the layer on camera and leaving the other half for you guys to copy over to the air side. This aircraft is completely symmetrical, so whatever we do on one side of the aircraft is going to be done to the other side. So there's nothing too crazy there about that, and it should be pretty straightforward. Once we do the first few layers, you'll kind of get the hang of what we got going on here. Anyways, with that all covered, if you do want to build the landed version, we will be having basically a modification to an in-flight version of the Sea Harrier, which will give you the landed version. So basically what this means is you'll be building this aircraft as if it's in flight, and then we'll be basically taking the landing gear and adding them on at the end of the tutorial. So if you do want to have this thing landed, make sure you start layer 2 here, 2 blocks up from the ground. As you can see, we have basically the row of black wool here representing the ground level, and you can see 2 spaces, full spaces here in between basically layer 2 and the ground. So very important to make sure that that's correct, because if you do have it too high or too low, it's not going to sit properly on the ground. Anyways, for us to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some smooth quartz. We're going to place down a smooth quartz block. We're then going to place down 2 narrow brick top slabs toward whatever direction you want the front of the aircraft facing. In this case, we're going to place it going that way. And then a dark oak wood trapdoor on the very tip there, like so. Going back from this quartz full block, we're going to place down a row of quartz full blocks. Going back, that's going to be a total of 18. So in total, we should have 19 quartz full blocks, including this one right here. 18 back from it, plus 1 is 19 smooth quartz full blocks in total. With that done, we're going to then place down a row of 2 of quartz top slabs, followed by 2 smooth quartz full blocks, and then a smooth quartz upside down stair. With that finished, we're going to go ahead and go back up to the front and work our way out to the sides. Going to these first 2 smooth quartz blocks, we're going to place down 2 direct walls here to the sides. We then want to take our quartz stairs, we're going to place down 2 quartz upside down stairs, going back like this, followed by a quartz full block. After this quartz full block, we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 quartz full blocks back like so. So going ahead and gain a count of how many quartz full blocks we have in total. We should have 12 full blocks in total going back from this quartz stair. Once that's done, we're going to place down a row of 2 of quartz upside down stairs, followed by a quartz top slab like that to wrap that up on the end there. And then we just want to place down an iron trapdoor coming off that quartz top slab just like that. After that's done, going back up to the front here, we're going to go ahead and go to this first quartz full block here. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor that comes off of it to the side. After that, we're going to place down a nether brick stair like this, with the back of the stair facing toward the middle of the aircraft. We then want to place down a black concrete block directly behind it. And after that, we're going to go ahead and take our quartz full blocks, place down 1, 2, and 3 quartz full blocks back. Yep, 3 quartz full blocks back. We're going to go ahead and switch to quartz stairs here. We're going to place down a row of 3 of quartz upside down stairs, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2 quartz top slabs like that to go ahead and finish that off. And then we're just going to place down an iron trapdoor after the last quartz top slab. Once that's done, going back up here to our intakes in the front, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair coming off this narrow brick stair, followed by 1 more quartz upside down stair coming forward like that, coming off that iron trapdoor. We then want to place down an additional quartz stair back, like so, and then a quartz top slab like that to go and finish that off. With that done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a narrow brick top slab. We're going to go and skip 2 spaces and place down a narrow brick top slab. We're going to go and skip a total of 4 spaces and place down a narrow brick top slab coming off that iron trapdoor with a dark oak wood trapdoor coming off that toward the front there. After that's finished, we're going to go ahead and then grab ourselves a gray concrete block. We're going to go ahead and place down a gray concrete block, 1 block of space from this narrow brick top slab just like that. And we want to then place down 1 more block forward and a stone brick slab like that coming off that. Going toward the rear here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. And actually, sorry, 4 more gray concrete blocks back, and then a stone brick slab like that on the end there. With that all finished, we're going to go ahead and continue working our way out to the side. We're going to go and put this missile on the side of the aircraft now. So for this, we want to go ahead and go to our second gray concrete block here. We're going to go and skip a space and then place down a narrow brick top slab coming off of it like so. Come off the narrow brick top slab going forward and place down a wither skeleton skull. And then behind it, we just want to go and place down a narrow brick upside down stair just like that. Once that's done, we're going to take our smooth quartz top slabs. We're going to place down a row of 3 back. So we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and 3 blocks back. And then we want to place down an upside down quartz stair there on the very end, like so. Once that's done, to detail up the missile a little bit, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some dark oak wood signs, dark oak wood fence gates, some birchwood fence gates, and some birchwood signs. And we just want to go ahead and go to the side of the stair, place down a birchwood fence gate opened up here on both sides, and a wooden sign coming off the fence gates, like so. And also toward the front here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood fence gate coming off both sides of this narrow brick stair, like that, opened up toward it. And then we just want to place down a dark oak wood sign on both sides of this dark oak wood top slab. And once we have that all complete, that'll have your missile in place here on the side, and obviously the same thing over the air side will be done. So we're going to take everything we did over here on the right side and flip it over across our center line. So looking at it from above, we should have something that looks just like this for layer number 2 of the aircraft. With that all complete, that'll wrap up this layer, and we'll go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 1. Alright guys, going ahead and moving down to layer number 1, we're going to go ahead and move down to the bottom of the fuselage here. We're going to start off by going ahead and go into our 4th smooth quartz block back and place down an iron trapdoor on the bottom of it. We then want to place down an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 iron trapdoors like that, going back to give you a total of 14 iron trapdoors. With that done, we're going to go and then go to the 3rd iron trapdoor back, place down an iron trapdoor to the side of it like so. After that, we're going to go and skip a space, place down a smooth quartz full block, and on the side of the smooth quartz full block facing toward the front, we're going to place down a sign just like that, and we then want to go ahead and place down a item frame and then a black concrete block in the item frame like so. After that, going back from this quartz full block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a quartz upside down stair here on the ends. On the bottom of the last 3 blocks, we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors on the bottom there, like so. Once that's done, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor on the bottom of this iron trapdoor, and going back from it, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and just 3. So you have a total of 4 there of iron trapdoors along the side. Then going out to our external fuel tanks, we're going to go ahead and place down an iron trapdoor on the bottom of these stone brick top slabs, or sorry, half slabs, and then we're going to place down a row of what is going to be 6 quartz top slabs going across there, just like that. And that right there will complete the bottom of the fuel tanks and also the bottom of the fuselage. That right there will wrap up layer number 1. And with that, let's go ahead and move into layer number 3. Now, real quick before we go and move into layer 3, I want to go and make one quick addition to, I guess, both layers 1 and 2. This is the addition of an item frame that is going to be going ahead and going on this second quartz stair here. So this middle stair in this row 3, we're going to place down an item frame on the side and basically bottom of the stair. And we want to go and place down a black concrete block in both of these. So we're going to go and basically be doing the same thing here to both sides, just like that. And these are for little gaps here in the intakes. I'm not exactly sure what they're for, but they are there, so those are on the aircraft there. Anyways, once that's all complete, you're now good to go and move on to layer number 3. Alright guys, going ahead and moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3 to get started with here, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a narrow brick slab on top of this dark oak wood trapdoor here in the front. Going back from that, we're going to place down another brick stair, followed by a black concrete block right after it, like so. We then want to place down a gray concrete block, and then from this point here, if you do want to include an interior for the cockpit and build it yourself, you can go ahead and leave a space of 4 open. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to take 4 black concrete blocks and fill the space in of where the cockpit space could be. You can also use this to mark it, so if you do want to come back later to the aircraft and modify it yourself to include a cockpit, you're more than welcome to do that. Anyways, with that space of 4 either filled in or left open, we're going to go and then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 gray concrete blocks back. I will go ahead and get a count here to double check, and we do have 19 gray concrete blocks in total. With that done, we're going to go ahead and then place down another brick wall coming off the side of this black concrete block here in the front, and we're going to go ahead and then place down a wither skeleton skull on both sides of this narrow brick stair, just like that. Also in the back here, I think I might have just forgot, after this gray concrete block, place down an iron trapdoor. Completely forgot if I mentioned that or not. Maybe if I did, sorry, short-term memory loss over here, but if I didn't, just make sure that iron trapdoor is on the back there. Anyways, once that's finished, we're going to go and then place down a stone brick wall after this narrow brick wall. We're then going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 gray concrete blocks back. We're going to place down 2 stone brick walls, and we then want to place down 2 stone brick upside down stairs, or sorry, 1 stone brick upside down stair, followed by a stone brick top slab directly after it. With that done, we're going ahead and continue to work our way out to the sides here. We're going to go ahead and start off by going to our jet intakes here. We're going to place down a black concrete block on top of this narrow brick stair, and coming off of it, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull going toward the front. After that, we're going to place down a second black concrete block right behind that block, and then a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 gray concrete blocks back, and then 1, 2, 3 stone brick walls right after that. With that all finished there, we're going to go ahead and then grab ourselves some wooden trapdoors. Now, if you do have the ability to go ahead and do the iron trapdoor glitch, fortunately it's not showing up too well with duplicating this over, but if you can do the iron trapdoor glitch, it works best to do it in this situation. It looks really nice, really clean for the intakes, but if you do not have access to that glitch, then you can go ahead and use some birchwood trapdoors, as these won't look absolutely terrible on the build, but definitely the iron trapdoors are preferred. Real simply, we're just going to place down a birchwood trapdoor on this quartz stair and open up toward the side there like so. Once that's finished, we're going to go ahead and then place down a nether brick stair, which is going to go right here, and then behind the nether brick stair, we're going to place down a black concrete block. Now behind the nether brick stair and also the black concrete block, we're going to place down 2 wooden trapdoors to kind of cover it up, and we also want to place down a wooden trapdoor coming off this one right here to kind of close that space off a little bit right there. So after this black concrete block right here, we're going to place down a gray concrete block, followed by a stone brick stair, and then we want to follow those up by placing down a black concrete block. Now coming off the black concrete block, we're going to place down a nether brick slab on top of that nether brick top slab there, and we're also going to place down a wither skeleton skull coming off of this block as well. Going back here on top of this wooden trapdoor, we're going to place down a black concrete block as well, wither skeleton skull coming off the side, and nether brick slab like that coming off of it toward the back. We also want to place down a stone brick wall coming off this this black concrete block toward the front there like so, and those are going to be for your jets here on the sides. With that wrapped up there, we then want to go ahead and also grab ourselves a wooden sign. For this, I'm going to use a birchwood sign, and we're going to place it down here on the side of this stone brick wall, just like that. Now, once that's all finished there, we're going to go ahead and now move into our pylons here for our missiles and drop tanks. So for this, we're going to go ahead and go to the third gray concrete block back. We're going to place down a stone brick stair on top of it, and then we then want to place down 3 stone brick walls back from it like so. Once that's finished there, we're going to go ahead and go to our missile and build on this. So for our missile here, we're going to place down a redstone repeater with the notches flicked out to the sides on top of that nether brick stair like that. We then want to place down a stone brick slab, going back from it, followed by a row of 1, 2, and 3 stone brick walls back like so. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone top slab, place it down like this coming off this stone brick wall, and then 1 stone brick top slab out to the side. We then want to place down 2 stone brick top slabs going forward, so 1, 2 from this stone slab here. And then continuing out to the side here, we're going to place down a skeleton skull coming off this stone top slab, and then we want to go and drop down from the stone top slab, and we're going to be placing down a stone brick slab, followed by 1 more forward, just like that there for the tip of our wings. And obviously the same thing will be done to both sides there. You take what we did on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and looking at it from above, we have something, should have something that looks just like this so far from the aerial view of the aircraft. Anyways, that right there will do it for layer number 3. With that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 4. Alright guys, going ahead and move on to our next layer. We're going ahead and move on to layer number 5. For layer 5 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a stone brick slab on top of this gray concrete block. Coming off the stone brick slab going forward, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 end rods going forward, just like that for this front little probe. Once that's done, going back from the stone brick slab, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 light gray stained glass blocks, followed by a long row in total of 21 gray concrete blocks going back. So at the very end here, it should stick out 1 past this iron trapdoor on the rear. And then coming off the last gray concrete block, we're just going to place down a skeleton skull like that. Once that's finished, going back up to the front here, we're going to go ahead and place down a skeleton skull at a slight angle on these 2 stone brick walls on both sides. And then going back from that, we're going to be placing down a light gray stained glass pane, followed by a stone brick slab, stone brick stair, and then we just want to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 gray concrete blocks back, followed by a stone brick stair, 1 stair coming off this. So this is a corner stair, you have a regular stair, and then we're just going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stone brick walls going back in a skeleton skull like that. After that's done, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, stone brick top slabs coming off these last 3 stone brick walls. And we want to place down then 2 stone brick top slabs coming off of them to the side. We're going to go and drop down a level and place down a row of 2 stone brick slabs, and then 1 stone brick slab come off this last one here on the back, so you have something that looks like that for your horizontal stabilizers on both sides like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and continue up on the front here and continue working our way back. We're going to go and place down a iron trap door coming off this gray concrete block, and then we're going to go and then place down a nether brick stair, which is going to be upside down to the side, so we're going to go ahead and have an upside down stair like this with its back to the side like so. We then want to place down a black concrete block right behind the nether brick stair, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gray concrete blocks back. We then want to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of stone brick upside down stairs. So we have 1 and 2 stone brick upside down stairs going back, and then a stone brick wall like that to wrap that up on the end there. With that all done, going ahead and going up to our intakes here in the front again, we're going to go and place down a stone brick stair coming off the back of this nether brick stair, and then 1 stone brick stair going forward coming off this iron trapdoor. And then we want to place down a 3rd stone brick stair going back like that coming off that black concrete block, and then a stone brick slab on top of this gray concrete block back like that. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and go to the 3rd gray concrete block back here and place down a stone brick top slab coming off of it to the side. We then want to place down additional 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick top slabs back, followed by 1 and 2 smooth stone top slabs. Once that's done, we're going to place down 2 smooth stone top slabs coming off these 2, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick top slabs going forward. With that done, we're going to go and drop down a level to stone brick or to slabs. We're going to place down a stone slab like this, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick slabs going forward. That's done, we're going to place down a stone slab coming off this one right here, followed by 1 more toward the back there like that. So you have a row of 2 here, and then we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 stone brick slabs going forward like so. With that done, we want to go and then grab ourselves some gray carpet. We're going to place down a row of 3 of gray carpet on top of these stone brick walls just like that. And we're going to go ahead and also place down a row of 2 of gray carpet on these 2 stone brick top slabs just like that. So pretty straightforward there, nothing too crazy. Anyways, whatever we do on the right side here, you're obviously going to be doing to the other side. As you can see from above, the shape of the Harrier is going really well, and that right there will complete layer number 5. With that, let's go ahead and move into our next layer, layer number 6. Alright guys, going ahead and move into our next layer, we're moving on to layer number 6. For layer 6, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to be placing down a light gray stained glass full block on top of your 2nd light gray stained glass full block in that row of 4 from the previous layer. We then want to go ahead and place down 2 more light gray stained glass blocks back from this one to create a nice row of 3. With that done, we're going to place down a gray concrete block directly behind this block, followed by a stone brick stair, another brick stair, a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stone brick slabs back, followed by a row of 5 of iron trapdoors, a stone brick slab, a row of 3 of gray concrete blocks, and then a stone slab full block here on the end with an iron trapdoor coming off it like so. With that done, that's your center line. We're going to go ahead and start working our way out to the sides now. On the sides, coming off these 3 light gray stained glass full blocks, we're going to place down 3 light gray stained glass panes, followed by a stone brick stair. We then want to place down a skeleton skull in between these stone brick stairs here at about a 45-degree angle like that. And we're then going to place down 2 iron trapdoors that go back from this, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick slabs, and then 1 and 2 iron trapdoors. With that done, going back up to the front here, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor on top of this one, followed by a skeleton skull back from it. We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 iron trapdoors back just like that. With that done, we're going to go and take gray carpet now, and we're going to take gray carpet and place them down on top of these gray concrete blocks here, the stone brick upside down stairs, gray concrete here, and also all the stone brick top slabs here on the wing just like that. And so we should get something that looks like this for the front half of the aircraft once we get copy over the air side as well. Going back here to the horizontal stabilizers, we're going to place down gray concrete on these 2 stone brick walls. Then we're going to go ahead and place down gray carpets on top of these stone brick top slabs like that for the vertical or the horizontal stabilizers like that to the sides. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves a birch wood sign, and we're going to place this on both sides of this stone slab full block like so. Once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and move into building this little banner here. It's really straightforward. All you need to do is go ahead and go into your creative menu. We'll grab ourselves a loom. We'll grab ourselves a blue banner. And we'll just go ahead and grab dyes, and we'll grab ourselves a red piece of dye, and you only need one. We're going to go ahead and go into our loom, place our blue banner in the loom, and we're going to go ahead and place our red dye in the dye slot. Now we want to go ahead and pick the banner design that splits the loom or the banner in half, and we're going to go ahead and make sure it's selecting the right side. So we have blue on the left and red on the white, and as you can see, it splits it directly in half just like that. We're going to go ahead and then grab the banner, and we should get a banner that looks just like this. And we're going to go ahead and basically put this on both sides of this third grade concrete block here on both, like that. And obviously same thing here on both sides. Pretty straightforward there, nothing too crazy. Anyways, the last thing for us to do is also something from the previous layer. Again, for our item frames, we need to go ahead and grab our item frames in our black concrete. And around this stone brick stair here, we're going to place down our 2 item frames and black concrete blocks in them. Just like this, same thing over here as well. So just like that. And once you have that all complete, that is going to wrap up layer number 6 of the build. With that, let's go ahead and move into our final layers, which will be layers 7, 8, and 9. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our last final layers, we have layers 7 through 9. For these layers, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to be placing down a nether brick slab on top of this middle light gray stained glass block in that row 3. And then going back from it, we're going to place down a dark oak wood trapdoor like that to finish that off for the cockpit. With that all finished, we're going to go ahead and go back to our vertical stabilizer here. We're going to start off by placing down a stone brick stair on top of the second the gray concrete block right there. We then want to place down a quartz block directly behind this. So we'll just go ahead and place down a quartz full block directly behind the stone brick stair. And then we're going to place down an item frame on both sides of this quartz block. Now we then want to go ahead and go into our inventory. And we're going to need to go ahead and grab ourselves a piece of blue dye. So for this, going into our creative menu, and we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a piece of blue dye that looks like this. We're going to place this in the item frame. We want to tilt it like this all the way around so it looks like something like this. So it kind of looks like almost like a W like this, or a footprint, but basically we want this on the side here like that. And the same thing will be done to the other side here. So again, we'll turn it and it looks like that. Anyways, once that's all finished there, we're going to go ahead and then place down a smooth stone block, or smooth stone slab block like that. And again, birchwood signs on both sides. Go ahead and move it up a level. We're going to place down a gray concrete block on top of this quartz block, followed by a stone brick top side coming off that block toward the front. And we then want to go and take some birch signs and go ahead and surround this top slab here in the front like that. We're going to place down a smooth stone slab full block right behind this stone block. And we then want to go ahead and go up to our last layer. We're going to place down a stone brick stair on top of that gray concrete block, and a gray concrete block directly behind that stone brick stair. And once you have that all finished there, that will wrap up the in-flight version for the Sea Harrier FRS1. We're going to go ahead and now move into the landed version, so if you want to build this aircraft landed, you'll have the ability to do so. Anyways, with that, let's go ahead and move into the landed version of the Sea Harrier FRS1. Alright guys, going ahead and moving into our landing gear, we'll be going ahead and starting off with the front wheel, obviously located up in the front here. So for this, real simple, we're going to go ahead and go to the bottom of here. We're going to go ahead and delete this iron trapdoor right here, and in its place down a quartz slab. We then want to delete these 2 iron trapdoors going forward, and we're also going to delete the 2 quartz full blocks on the inside here. From this point right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a quartz top slab right here in this spot, followed by a direct wall like here in this spot. Going down from the direct wall, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair, and then going diagonal from this quartz stair, we're going to place down a block of coal with a stone button here on both sides of the block of coal. We're then going to place down an item frame on both sides of the block of coal, and a white stained glass pane there on the sides there like that. Once that's done, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a lever and also a tripwire hook. We're going to place down a lever coming off the block of coal like this toward the front, and also a tripwire hook coming off the back here of this quartz upside down stair. And you get basically something that looks like that right there for your front wheel. Pretty straightforward there. And once you have that complete, you have your front wheel done and you're good to go. Let's go ahead and continue working our way back. Alright guys, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and now move back to our little supporting landing gear bits here on the edges of the wing right there. So for this, we're going to be going ahead and going down to this section here. We're going to go delete this stone brick top slab, and in that place, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a upside down stone brick stair, just like so. If I can get it perfect, there we go. And then we need to go ahead and then delete this birch wood fence gate, and that wooden sign will follow with it. We're going to place down an air brick fence post that goes down from that stone brick stair, and to kind of mimic that birchwood fence gate, that birchwood sign still there, we can go ahead and just place it down on a sign coming off this air brick fence post there. Anyways, once that's done, going down from the air brick fence post, we're going to place down a diorite wall, followed by a block of coal on the bottom here. On both sides of the block of coal, we're going to place down a stone button with an item frame on both sides of the block of coal, and also a white stained glass pane like that in the item frame, like so. We then want to take a birchwood sign and place it down both sides of that diorite wall, and just like that, you'll have your design here for the landing gear here on both ends. You'll be taking that, obviously, that same design, flip it over to the other side, and once you have that done, you'll be good to go ahead and move on to our last set of landing gear, which is going to be the middle rear set of wheels. Alright guys, so real quick before we go ahead and move into the rear wheels, I just want to go ahead and cover one thing real quick. Also coming off these diorite walls toward the back here on both sides, we're going to be placing a nice skeleton skull coming off those diorite walls. So just like that, get a little bit of extra added detail there as well to go ahead and extend that landing gear. Anyways, going ahead and moving into our wheels up here, we're going to go ahead and start off by going ahead and deleting this iron trap door here and placing down a diorite wall that comes down from that section. We then want to place down a quartz top slab on the bottom below, like that. On both sides of the quartz top slab here, we're going to place down an upside down nether brick stair like this. On top of the stair, we're going to place down a stair, and like you can probably guess, we're going to place down 2 stairs behind these stairs like that to go ahead and create this circular shape like that. Alright guys, and the last thing we need to do to go ahead and finish this rear set of wheels off is we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a loom, place it down, go into the loom, and we're going to go ahead and place down a black banner. Now in this black banner, we're going to go ahead and place down a piece of white dye in the dye selection, and we just want to go ahead and select the banner with the white line that's going to be on the left side, so just like this. We're going to go ahead and then grab this banner, put it back into the loom. We're going to place our black dye now into the loom. We're going to go ahead and select the bottom left to be covered in the black color, so the little square here in the bottom. We're going to go ahead and select this banner, place it back in our loom, and we're going to go ahead and then select the top left. And we should get a shape that looks like this, so it kind of looks like the wheel that goes around here and the rim for the tire. We're going to go ahead and grab this banner, and we're going to go ahead and now do the same thing with the other banner, but we're just going to go ahead and flip it this time. So we're going to place down the white dye into the dye table, place down a white line that is going to be on the right side of the banner. Grab our banner, put it back into the loom, grab our black dye, we're going to go and do the bottom right box, and we're going to go ahead and then do the top right box. And we should get 2 banners just like this, which will complement each other and go ahead and add a little bit more character to the wheel by creating a little bit of a rim type design in the outsides of the wheel. And we're going to go and place this down on these narrow brick stairs here to both sides to go ahead and complete our wheel design like so. And once you guys have that all finished there, that will do it for the landed version of the FRS1 Sea Harrier, and that will do it for our tutorial for the Sea Harrier altogether. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this build and are able to put it to good use. Again, a big thanks to Patreon supporter Brick Bros 2016 for making this vehicle possible. And again, feel free to check out my Patreon page. Link is, of course, down in the description. And that, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys do end up using this build, I do ask you guys give me proper credit for it. This will be a link from a sign of the build, link to my channel or this video if this does appear in social media sites. As long as you guys give me credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and hopefully it works it out and helps you guys on your projects you guys are working on. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.